Hey, it's Simon here again from New Beginnings Uniting Church. Just wanting to drop in with you again and just talk about a few random things from today. So one of the things that I've been noticing over the last couple of weeks has been how some people have been able to carry through with actions and plans, and other people have said that they've got great intentions, they want to do, they want to get involved, they want to be a part of what's going on, and then forget about actually getting involved. It's actually a really interesting thing for believers and people of faith. And how do we actually do what we say we're going to do? How do we follow through on the actions that we say we're going to actually follow through on? We often can have big words, we can and actually forget that with the words there should be actions. One of the biggest things that the people of faith often say is when faced with a situation or somebody's got an issue or problem, I'll pray for you. And one of the things that happens is that often they'll forget to pray. They won't actually go and follow through on that action, on the words that they've actually said. They've said the words, but haven't actually done the action. It reminds me of a passage from 1 John chapter 3, verse 8, and it says, "Dear children, let us not love with words or speech, but with actions and in truth." And it really drives it home for us that one of the things that we need to do is let our yeses be yes and our noes be no, and let us follow through on what we say. There's so many things and so many levels in life where this is actually so important for us to follow through on what we say. If we say we're going to do something, so if we're going to help somebody, we're going to pray for somebody, we're going to actually go and do an action, then we should follow through on that. And if for some reason we forget to do it, then we should apologize and ask for forgiveness in that process because you forgot to do something. Own up that you forgot. I know that at times I get super busy with things and sometimes the little things slip by. We all have those problems. It's when it becomes a habitual thing that we say we'll do something and we just don't. But I also noticed that at the moment, with the way the world goes, often it is I'll say yes to something until I get a better offer. And that's actually one of the really interesting things. If we say we're going to do something, we are going to go and do it. If we're going to support somebody, we're going to support them. Don't just say it for the benefit of somebody wanting to hear that you are going to help them. I've found that over the years, people have said what response I wanted them to say rather than actually, no, I can't do it. So when you rely on somebody going to be involved in an activity and they don't turn up, then it becomes problematic and then you end up just wanting to do it all yourself. So it's really important for us as believers to actually do what we say we're going to do and to actually show our love, not just in the words we say, so not just in I'll pray for you, I'll do this, but actually in the actions that we do, in the things in the behaviours that we have, the path that we follow in our life. Discipleship and being a disciple of Christ actually means following in the way of Jesus Christ. So that's actually a physical activity that we do. We actually follow in what Jesus does, and that's what it means for us to be Christians. So let's just pray together. And as I'm saying this, I remember something that I actually need to go and do. I said I would go and do it, and after this, I'm going to go do straight away. So we all have these things. We all have these moments in our lives and times when we actually do forget stuff, and we haven't actually carried through on everything that we're meant to do. But we need to strive to actually be doing what we say we're going to do. So let's just pray together. Our gracious Lord, we just give you thanks for this moment. We give you thanks that we can come to you in prayer. And we give you thanks that you prod us and correct us at times to change our behaviours, change the way we do this. Lord, help us to be a people that are honest and open and people that are of your word. Let us not just be and not let us just have lip service, but actually, Lord, let us be a people that will follow through, that we'll be a people of action, we'll be a people of power, that if we say we pray, we will pray for somebody. If we say we're going to call them, we'll call. If we say we're going to get involved, we'll get involved. Lord, help us to be people that are honest and do what they say we are going to do. We just pray this in your holy name. Amen. And thanks very much. That's pretty much your lot for today. Just want to remind you that on Saturday, through the Propel Network, there is a day of prayer and fasting. I just want to encourage you to be a part of that. It will be a great day. There will be 3 main live streamed prayer sessions and I just want you to encourage you to be a part of those and to make this a big effort on your part to actually come and seek God in prayer on May the 2nd, Saturday, May the 2nd. Okay, thanks.